the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, Matisse Thybulle. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At shooting guard, Tyrese Maxey. At the other guard, James Harden. At the other guard, James Harden. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. And now, introducing the Boston Celtics. At guard, number 11, Peyton Pritchard. At the shooting guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. At center, standing 7'2", number 13, MP.
Greetings and best with tip-off.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thybulle in at the 3. And for Boston, Tatum out there with Horford. Then it's MP. Then there's Derek White, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And the travel in the NBA just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long. And you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business. And guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
And you watch the impact that MP makes on the game. Not a surprise he's being considered for an all-star spot.
Yeah, he's in the conversation, no doubt about that. He can cement a spot, Greg, if he continues to improve, clearly. Horford, good.
Now Horford getting after it, putting that putback back in the bucket.
Pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. White covering, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the closed door at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Well, you know, we know MP is a bit of a showman. When he gets to the rim, he's going to make the finish a fierce one.
Offensive rebound, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Boston foul, MP. That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Harden. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. And he converts the layup.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
A nice shot by MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden the pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as we speak.
Harden scanning the floor.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. He's really clever at getting his body into defense.
The first free throw is good. And Harden really looks like he's been having...
76ers substitution.
Here's Pritchard. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the middle. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 8 points for MP.
Well, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Horford is out there with Tatum. Then there's Derek White. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Knicks was superb. He scored 22 points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Maxey. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Down low. Poke loose. Embiid with it. Now defended by Embiid.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's MP. And the bank shot is good. MP's got 12 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Harden. T right on him. And the rejection by MP. And he gets it back. And the shot is good. He has 5.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Here's MP. Left side, Horford. And the pass to Pritchard. Feeds it to MP. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
From Peyton Pritchard.
The 76ers trail by 15. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Boy, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Now here's White. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Hanging in the air. Easy liftoff for MP. So smooth and effortless.
Here is Harden. 26 seconds left in the first half. And the rejection by MP. They grabbed their own miss.
Oh, great block that time from MP. Going after that shot and denying it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Boston Celtics feeling good about their set. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often. Been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at the center. And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket, but he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little bit.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that one, good.
You know, Embiid does most of his work inside, but he's pretty comfortable in the mid-range, too.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Celtics leading by 17. Inside. MP kicks to White. Back to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Joel Embiid.
You cannot afford to get too physical with MP. I mean, he's crafty at figuring out how to get to the line by drawing those fouls.
Williams is checked in for Al Horford. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. The 76ers trail by 19. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And here's Milton after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pritchard passes to MP. Milton grabs the board.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the inside. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Assist from
12 points for Joel Embiid.
Milton.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now, here's MP. He's got 24. And they double up MP. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
High post, Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Shoots over White. Embiid, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. The 76ers trail by 21. Harris kicks to Milton. Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Field. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Sixers. And what a huge standout performance it was
for MP.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
They've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Neesmith, and it's MP in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the Boston 5. So it's the Celtics now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Passes it to Smart. Celtics passing it around. And now Philadelphia on the break. Thibault, the pass to Reed. And the rejection by MP. To the paint. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Look, no, I'm being serious. I'm never satisfied. I've got strengths and weaknesses like everybody else, but even the strengths You can't take those for granted, or your skills start to atrophy. So you got to work on everything all the time.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, flow Héctor la O. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah, como el cielo. El dinero de lejos lo vuelo, el dinero no duele, eso yo me desvelo. De tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, wala. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wife y como koala y no se resbala. No me ven volando, me cortan la sala. Lo hice a pulmón sin favores ni palas, yeah. Todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. Abuelito me decía que joseara todos los días. Estoy como Jordan con las 6 sortijas, tengo más. No querían coro cuando no había. Son todos fecas, pero ya sabía. Yeah. Yo me por todo lo que tengo, así que tú no me digas cómo vivir mi vida. Hielo en mi cuello congelado. Yeah, tanto hielo frío de este lado. Esta movie que estás viendo es doble tanda, blanco y negro, ustedes son oso panda. Medirte con el audio, quien te manda, no te ofenda, pero no tengo agenda. Para gente como ustedes estoy buscándome el dinero todos los días como yo busqué a Kemba. Yeah. Cada vez que piso una cabina, el beat y el micrófono tiembla. El primero de Puerto Rico que rapea con el Visa. Sacamos este tema, swipe up para arriba del Lisa. Más violeta que la cabeza de Frisa. Yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen pero el audio nunca resbaló. Dicen que hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro. Pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado. Mira mi hielo, yeah, como el cielo. El dinero de lejos lo vuelo, el dinero no duele. Eso yo me despelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo. Me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Eladio Carrión.
A gorgeous evening in Beantown. The historic city of Boston is the backdrop tonight. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. As we get ready, Allie, it's all you.
VA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, Al Horford out there with MP. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Derek White. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Boston. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season, Brent?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
Here's LeVert. Back to Garland. To the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
To the paint. Here's an 8-footer. MP shot is off. LeVert outside. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Osman, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Allen And it's MP with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You got to finish there.
And he banks in the layup. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Garland, the pass to Allen. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
White finds MP. Basket counts. MP's got 6. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, LeVert goes against White. Out to Garland. Another shot. Oh, MP with a block.
Got to commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work, staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 to get things going.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
And he's able to get it back. Garland, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
MP, the pass to Horford. Outside White. Horford, left side. Outside White. To the middle. MP. And MP throws it down.
You see the vertical MP has. He's able to get off the ground fast to throw it down.
The Cavs trailing. Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, yeah, he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Nifty move. Shot that time, not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Love is checked in for Allen. Markkanen comes in for Osman. Okoro is checked in for LeVert. And it's Rondo in for Garland. Tatum passes to MP. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Love grabs the miss. The Cavaliers shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Markkanen, the pass to Love. Here's Rondo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Good work there as it goes.
Mobley.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart passes to MP. Snapped away. Here's the break. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. That one goes.
Right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Markkanen. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And that one drops for him.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Right side, Rondo over Smart. Offline with a baseline jumper. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, we're seeing veteran players extending their careers like never before. Rajon Rondo credits his disciplined training regimen
feel young. I feel athletic at times. I still feel fast. Feel good. My body feels great. Lifting, yoga, whatever it takes to take care of my body.
All that core and flexibility work makes a difference, Grant.
It really does. And Rondo's natural athleticism helps.
Group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Free throw drops for Love. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete. Understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He contributed 28 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
White against LeVert. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Pass to Cornette. Back to MP. Cavaliers with a rebound. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Allen. Good D by MP.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
The kick out to White. Back to MP. Here's Cornette. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 8.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, MP. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now LeVert. He's got 10. One second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half now in the books. It's the Celtics up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
We've got Derek White, Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's MP, and it's Pritchard in it to 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, a clear foul there on the mission. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
MP. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. MP's got 12 points in the game. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. MP with a block. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for MP. Neesmith comes in for White. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Osman.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Cavaliers, Karis LeVert. At the line for 1.
Throw good. LeVert.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Pass to MP. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
Garland for 3. The rebound, Celtics. MP's got a 6th rebound on the night.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
2 points. That one goes.
You have to admire the focus. What body control from MP to finish off the shot.
And here's LeVert for 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Karis LeVert is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Markkanen in at the 4-man spot. Here's White driving inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Osman. And here's Garland. Six on the shot clock. The shot by LeVert, no good. And the Celtics shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Now here's MP. Banked it in off the glass.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Garland, the pass to Love. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Markkanen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Daniel Tice. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Tice. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. And those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Here's LeVert. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Inside, here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 8 points in the quarter. For Cleveland, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Williams on the wing. MP outside. And they double up MP. Pass to White. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside Garland. Here's Osman. Pounded by Tatum. Oh, MP with a block.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. We're looking at education, we're looking at voting access, we're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
Well, at least they're going to take one game in this season series. It was an uphill climb.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Horford, he's... checked in for Boston. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Markkanen. Here's Allen from the inbound. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Facing criticism online, especially on Twitter, by some who say you care more about scoring than winning games. Now, how do you respond to those criticisms?
Look, anyone who says that doesn't know me. That's ignorance on their part. And I don't have time to deal with ignorant people. I only care about people who got my back. You understand me? People who since been there since the beginning. If coach is on me, if my family is on me, then I'll worry about it. But otherwise, I could just care less.
But do you think this perception of you influences the way you're covered in the press?
I mean, you're asking me about it, aren't you? So, yeah, it obviously does. But I focus on the people in this locker room. That's all I care about, Frank.
What does it matter if it ends? But I don't wanna live in silence. What does it matter in the end? I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't wanna be a friend, because these feelings are. What does it matter in the end? This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack. This love's a hard attack.
then Gucci hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best, then you go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the coat. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best, then you go. And I got it on my own. Then Gucci hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best, then you go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the coat. Keep my way up, it don't go. Pay for the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard when I said it. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it and it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it out.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Smart, MP out there with Horford. Then it's White, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late. Go.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Smart against Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Mavericks. Here's MP. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Portis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's MP. Good, and Smart gets the assist. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Middleton outside. And it's MP with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Tatum finds Smart. It's White on the wing. MP against Portis. Here's MP. Got a hand on it. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Horford. Smart against Holiday. Here's Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to MP. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shoots. It's good from inside. MP's got 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holiday against Smart. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And we talk about guys with quick twitch athleticism. Tatum isn't that guy. He uses instinct and skill.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right, where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's MP. The shot is good off the backboard. 8 points for him.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Giannis kicks to Holiday. To the inside. Portis. That one falls.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw.
Substitution.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And 2 free throws come up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
On the court for the Celtics, you've got MP. Horford is out there with Neeson. Then there's Smart, and it's White at the 2 spot.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
So he comes up empty at the line. Bucks trail by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He picked up 26 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping. hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Allen passes to Lopez. Good defense by MP. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. From the top of the key, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Allen outside. Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And stolen by MP. Neesmith, the pass to MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up,